Hey guys, looks like we're live. It's Marissa at kitchentablestamper.com. I'm getting ready for my first spring show on Sunday. And so we're really keeping it real today. This is what I'm making. I did some really cute peanut butter cup sleeves at holiday time. You can find this project sheet on the blog with the cookie cutter Christmas, and these were really good sellers. So I thought, okay, hey Kathy, I'm glad you're here. So I have no luck selling like Hershey Nugget sleeves. I don't know why. Like I just cannot get rid of them. But for some reason the peanut butter cup sleeves were a good seller for me. So I adapted that for spring shows. That's really what I'm doing. Sitting here today making a couple of dozen of these for my spring shows. Hi Diane. So we're keeping it real live today. Hey Winan. With the supplies that you need to make this one. All right, so I have got my Pop of Petals bundle from the annual catalog. I love this stamp set with the this 4-petal flower punch. You can bundle them up from the annual catalog and save 10% when you buy both together. And if you're like me and you make a lot of some projects like I do for craft fairs, this is a lifesaver. It's fast, it's cute, it's the perfect little embellishment when you make these little flowers. It's a really great bundle, and saving 10% when you buy both is really kind of a nice deal too. So that's from the annual catalog. I know I'm back at the annual. I got my greeting from Fable Friends. There's Happy Spring, Happy Easter, and Darling Baby. And what I want to show you about that is they fit all those greetings perfectly in the Cute Crew punch box. Oh, look at that. You can see my... Look, there I am. Hi. Okay, that's enough of that. So these greetings all fit perfectly in the Cute Crew punch box tag, which is like my new favorite. Try and get it out of my hands. I dare you. Hey, Rie. Oh, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Jackie says, if I talk to you on my phone, I'm me. If I talk to you on my computer, I'm you. Well, I'm glad to see you're yourself today. All right, so that's it. We talked about my punch from the Cute Crew punch box. It makes a darling little tag. I'm using my 1 3/8 inch scallop and my 1 1/4 inch circle punch. I've done these in, let's see here, Flirty Flamingo, Highland Heather, Grapefruit Grove, but today I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo for you. I've also got my Call Me Clover Stampin' Pad. These little dudes. What are these called again, Desi? We look in the catalog. I think they're the Biddy Blooms punch pack or something like that. It's right there underneath all this stuff. That one. Yeah, thank you. I got Desi here. She's my extra legs. I forget what these little punches are called, but we're going to use this kind of fun, I don't know, scallopy edge flower. And then this one does the center for the flower and the leaf. So we're going to use those two from this punch pack. I've got my polka dot tool. This is the Whisper White one. I think it's so fun and... Oh, Jackie says Biddy Bloom's punch pack. Yep, that's what we got. Thank you, Jackie. Consumables. I lost my stack. I told you before that this is really all about using scraps. So I've got scraps of Whisper White, scraps of Flirty Flamingo, scraps of Daffodil Delight, a scrap of the 6x6 in color 2018-2020 Designer Series paper, scrap of Call Me Clover. Those are both Call Me Clover. Now, the one thing that you need a measurement for, you're not just using up scraps, is the tray. So I did my tray in Call Me Clover, and it's 4 7/8 by 2 3/8. My peanut butter cups, I've done the Reese's ones this time, and these are the ones that have the little tiny Reese pieces in them. But this tray works perfectly for Palmer's peanut butter cups too. They have really pretty Easter foil ones, and the Palmer's, and the tray works fine for that. When Ann says we all have a ton of scraps, right? Isn't that the truth? And you know what? With craft fairs, when you use up all those scraps, you really are more profitable. So I love projects like this. All right, so let me set these guys aside because I'm going to get my Simply Score tool. You're going to need that for this project. And you're going to put the base of the tray in the Simply Score tool on the 2 3/8 inch side. And then you just score at 1/2 and at 1/2. So that's all. Pretty simple. All right, so, oh my gosh, I love stamping standing up. I'm glad it's a quick project though. All right, so then we're gonna work that with the bone folder. I've only got about, after this one, 20 more to make. So I'll be very busy today. And there's our little tray. Pretty simple. Gonna grab our scrap of Call Me Clover. Bring these guys in case you're just joining us. You wanna see what we're making? We're gonna take the 1 3/8 inch scallop punch, and we need 4 of those. So just 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can keep going because I got like 20 more to make after that. And use up all those scraps. Okay, so we got our 4 little dudes here. Now, this one is a 1 1/4 inch circle. And we're gonna give those guys a quick punch. Again, I'll end up just keep on going because I got a bunch of them to do. I won't do that while you're watching, but just, ooh, I wonder if I should do one this way. You know, for craft fairs, there's a lid for every pot. I love that you can just really kind of get experimental because somebody's going to love what you did. All right, now we're going to do a little stamping here. So I'm going to slide these guys over. What do you guys think? Should we try one with polka dots, or will that look too St. Patrick's Day? Tell me what you think about that while I stamp. Gina's got to run. Gina, I'll catch you on the replay. All right, so I've got my little pop of Petals flower here and my stamp. I'm using this one that looks kind of like it was painted with a paintbrush. Call Me Clover and Flirty Flamingo. And I'm going to stamp 4 Flirty Flamingo flowers. Ooh, say that 10 times fast. The trick to this one is you want to watch your flower, and you need this little petal that kind of kicks out to the left to be in the bottom left so that it'll line up with your punch. If you want to, you can go through and with a little Sharpie marker put a dot on that petal on every one of the stamps, then you'll always get it stamped in the right direction for the punch. All right, so we're going to ink up, and we need 4 flowers. Everybody says yes, use the polka dots. Awesome. Well, let's see how it looks. I find that I make decisions quicker when I'm doing craft fair stuff too, because I know I'm not just making 1 or 2 of a project. I'm going to make so many of them. So I can try different things and see how they look and not have it be a wasted effort or wasted supplies. And somebody will love it, right? Because we all like different things. All right, so I stamped my Happy Spring from the Fable Friends with the Call Me Clover. And now I'm going to get rid of the ink pads because do you guys know what I did today? You're not going to believe this. Okay, so I've been stamping, rubber stamping since my oldest child, who is almost 24. She'll be 24 this year. So 23, and I've been stamping since she was 2 years old. So I've been stamping for 21 years. You'll never believe what I did today. I stuck my elbow in an ink pad. Ugh, 21 years and never stuck my elbow in an ink pad and did it today. It's crazy. It's the broken leg. That's what I'm blaming it on. Okay, so see how we did that when we put that little petal that kicked out to the left? We got perfect placement for our punch. Let's see again. Great project for using up scraps and a great project for mass producing. Now to make one of these for everybody at your Easter table or for a baby shower, they would go so quickly with the punches. All right, so flowers are out. Now let's get our Happy Spring. And you want the happy spring so that you got just a little bit of plain white below the P and the G. It gives it some nice balance there. Now, my punch pack, I'm going to do a couple of little flowers here. We're going to do 3 flirty flamingo flowers. Look at them fly. Flying flirty flamingo flowers. How's that for alliteration? All right, then the centers for those dudes. See, so there's the center, and then right below is the leaf. I love this little punch, but a lot of people say to me, what is that? It's the leaf and the center. Trying not to shoot them across the room. There. So there's the little centers for our flowers. An elbow. I've never done an elbow in an ink pad. Each of my fingers, yes, but never an elbow. Thanks, Jackie. Want to see my sweatshirt, Jackie? It was Highland Heather that I stuck my elbow in. Yes. Oh. See, I feel safe with you guys. I can tell you all my secrets. All right, I am now punching centers for my flowers, and I am using a 1 3/8 inch. I mean, a 3/8 inch circle punch. And I know Stampin' Up doesn't have one of those. I can include a Amazon link for one. It's just sometimes a 1/2 inch is too big. So, Alicia says first time for everything. Right? Isn't that the truth? Okay, so I'm just taking each of these petals and rolling them between my thumb and forefinger. They go in a bag, so they don't really keep too much of their shape. But, I don't know. I think it's kind of a nice little touch. They stay rolled up a little bit on the edges. Maybe it's an extra step that we don't need to do, but it's just how I roll, you know. So there's my little pop of petals. I've got multi-purpose liquid glue, and we're going to do a bit of gluing here. So, okay, I just sat down. That's about all the standing I can do, but I'll be back up to look at your comments, okay? So I'm going to do a dot of multi-purpose liquid glue in the center of each of these little flowers. And then I just had my Take Your Pick tool. Got my Take Your Pick tool. And just drop the flower center right on the glue. I love this thing. Do you guys have the Take Your Pick tool? What do you think of it? Make sure I'm... This one is off the center. Push it over. There we go. Cuties. And then... Oh my goodness, you guys are just giving it to me when Ann says that at least it was a nice spring color. The Highland Heather that I stuck my elbow in. Oh, you guys are the best. All right, so there's my little flowers. And I'm going to bring all these little bits back in here. So my bitty peanut butter cups. I would like some, you can use fast fuse or tear-in tape here, whatever you like. I'm going to first do a little spiral of liquid glue and adhere my dots to my scallop circles. And then they do look pretty, don't they? Nice and springy. And then a strong adhesive here we're going to use to pretend you guys didn't see that. I don't even know how I picked that up. If I could edit that out, I would, but it's live, so I can't. That was really funny. Are you guys... Kathy says she loves Take Your Pick tool, especially with the new cling stamps, right? To get those little dudes off the blocks. It really comes in handy, doesn't it? All right, so a strong adhesive. I'm just going to cover each of these little peanut butter cups. I thought this kind of looked like a flower box, a planter. I don't know. It just made me happy. The kitchenettes have a bi-weekly creative challenge. And this challenge, or the challenge's time, is all things green. So you can go St. Patrick's Day or whatever you want. Like we just share our creative ideas based on the challenge. Well, this is one of my entries for the challenge. When I got thinking about green, I thought, oh, everything needs to green up. We need some green, some spring, some flowers. So this is one of my entries for our creative challenge. And now what I'm going to do for this one, because it makes it easier to get them in the bag for really no other reason, but because it makes it easier to get them in the bag, I'm putting just 4 little bits of adhesive. So you could do a little speck of tearing tape. You can do a glue dot, whatever you like there. And then I'm just going to put each of the cups, peanut butter cups, on the tray. And it just makes life easier when you're trying to slide them into the bag. Otherwise, they keep rolling ahead of the tray. And I'm making a bunch of these. I don't have time for that. Lisa says she needs that bundle. The Papa Petals bundle, Lisa. Little multi-purpose liquid glue. And I'm just gluing my flowers on the center of every other. I do like the dots. I think you guys are smart. And then I'm going to put a little multi-purpose liquid glue and drop the yellow centers and the stamped flowers too. Look at those cuties. Ooh, they make me happy. All right, now we need 3 of these flowers and I only see 2. Anybody see where my other little flower went? Probably sandwiched it in somewhere it doesn't belong. All right. So little dotted multi-purpose liquid glue, and add the flower. Stuck to my thumb. Stay. Good flower. Another one here. Yes, Papa Petals. It is a great bundle. It's so useful. I made really pretty poinsettias with it over the holiday season. It really is a good bundle. Maybe it's stuck to my sleeve somewhere. Anybody see my little flower? We're going to make another one. No big deal. I'll find it and use it on the next one. You guys are laughing. Oh, it's one of those days. All right, so here's my little flower center. We're really almost done at this point. They go pretty quick. I'm liking the polka dots. I think that's a fun little change up. I'm going to have to do maybe half of them with polka dots and half of them with lines. So I've got a 1/8 inch handheld punch here. Kathy talks to her paper too. See, we're in good company here, aren't we? Okay, pop a little hole in the tag. If you don't already know it, I have a March bonus. If you order the Cute Crew punch box that this tag comes from, and a pack of Whisper white envelopes, note cards with envelopes, using the host code, as we grab that host code for me, I am going to send you a free Stamp a Stat class. So it'll be online classroom, and if you're in the US, I will also send you the kits that you need to stamp the 6 cards. I'll show you those at the end. Will you grab my Cute Crew class and the host code for me, Des? What would I do without Desi's good legs? All right, so I've got a pretzel bag here. It's a little Wilton. You can usually find like the store brand too, pretzel bag. The Stampin' Up! 2x8 bag is just a little bit too narrow and rigid for the Papa Petals flower. So I'm using a craft store pretzel bag. Oh, see, now you're going to understand why I put that tiny bit of adhesive behind my peanut butter cups, because it's just kind of fiddly to bag them up. And if they just kept falling off the tray, you'd pull your hair out. Ask me how I know. All right, so we're just going to slide these dudes in the bag. If you did something that wasn't as wide as the Papa Petals for this design, oh, look what I found, then you could probably do the Stampin' Up! 2x8 cellophane bag. It's a nicer bag, let me just be honest. These little Wilton pretzel bags are they're a little soft. They're a little cloudy too. that they accommodate the popper petal a little better. Look at that. Look how different they look. Oh, I love it. Winnie Ann says these are cute, and how much would I charge for them? I believe what I did last, or at the Christmas ones, was did $3, but 2 for $5. And then I kind of had a mix and match with a couple other items that were $3 or 2 for $5. So it worked out very well. I probably got $2.50 more often than I got 3 per each, but people would buy 2, so it worked out pretty well. All right, just tie the bag with your polka dot ribbon. Slide the tag on the bottom one. Okay, so see, you've got one that goes up and one that goes down, and it's really important when you're tying bows to grab that bottom one and put your tag on. And then you don't tie it at this point. If you want your ears up and tails down, you just fold up over the top, bring it through the inside and pull. And then there you go. See, ears up, tails down, tags where it belongs in place. You're gonna have to do a little finesse because this ear is really long. But there it is. I love this. I love this ribbon. It's so soft and springy. I need some spring. How about you guys? There we go. Put this one aside for the next one because there will be a lot of next ones. All right, so here's the one that we just made. Some other colors. I'll get a project sheet on the blog for you today. I'll link back to this fun one so that if you're curious about the Christmas one, you can. Check that one out. It'll make it easy for you to find. When Ann says, yes, we need spring. Oh, I'm telling you. I'm ready for it. There. Does that look better? All right, so let me just quickly remind you that this is the final weekend to sign up for the March bonus class. March bonus class is the Cute Crew Punch Box 148535, Whisper White Note Cards 131527. Order those 2 items with the host code 74NQGQHC at marisaalvarez.stampinup.net, and I will send you the online classroom for 6 note cards. So you'll use your note cards, your punch box to make these 6. Of course, you don't have to stop at 6. You can keep going because you'll have a whole pack of note cards. And so you can make these 6 little cards with envelopes in the class. You'll get videos, project sheets, and if you live in the US, I'll send you the kit in the mail with all the pieces for each of those cards. And that's just a little freebie, a little free incentive. I want you to love the punch box as much as I do. Get it in your hands. You've got until March 11th to place that order to get the free class. That's good for those who live local in the Chicago area. You can take part in that. Or if you don't, it's a great experience to check out the online classroom if you haven't done that before. Checked out the Kitchen Table Stamper online classroom. You get a free class and see what it's all about. Diane says, thanks. My pleasure. Thank you for joining me. Hey, Delene, how are you? It's good to see you. Happy spring. I'm thinking spring, that's for sure. All right, you guys. I'm going to go get off of this broken leg, and I'll get this video and project sheet up on the blog for you. If you've got questions about anything, Stampin' Up, Cute Crew Punch Box, anything I can do to help you stay crafty, you guys know what to do. Just email me, marisa@kitchentablestamper.com. If you decide to take me up on the Cute Crew bonus class, all you have to do is order at marisaalvarez.stampinup.net those 2 items with the host code, and I'll send you the class automatically. Kathy says, thank you, fun project today. Oh, good. I was hoping that it was inspiring. It's kind of simple, but I was hoping that you'd enjoy it. When Ann says, thank you for another great idea. My pleasure. I'm going to go make about 20 more of them, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks for joining me. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.